Today's winner, today's kid reporter is Deirdre Shore. It's you, Deidre, it's you.
It's you, Deirdre.
It's you.
You're the
won.
winner. You're today's Kid Show Kid Reporter winner.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Downhaven Entertainment. Today we will be reviewing Transcendence. Transcendence. Oh my gosh, Transcendence. Look, I don't mean to be a downer. Look, let's just talk about what worked for the movie. Johnny Depp, awesome performance. It was a nice little break from seeing him play the over-the-top bizarre characters. I love how grounded and real his character felt. Heck, he was probably playing himself in real life. To be honest, his character was a little wooden, but it fit the tone of this movie. Thumbs up. Kate Mara, I loved her in this movie. Well, at least the first half. She looked so dark, twisted, and demented. She talked so creepy. You know what, and I can't help but say she was kind of hot. And you know what? Did she play that chick from Planet of the Apes? I mean, it looks like it's her under that makeup.
No, sir. She was played by Helena Bonham Carter. So you thought Kate Mara looks like an ape. I didn't know you had a thing for apes and monkeys.
Thumbs up. The first half of the story. It was pretty compelling and interesting. It brought up some interesting questions and concepts. I questioned who were the bad guys. It had a few gray area situations. I didn't know who to side with. I was watching characters on the screen who thought they were doing the right thing. They were people. The special effects were really good. The story brought up the use of nanotechnology and what it can do. And what it can do in this movie is really awesome. I mean, really cool stuff. Superb job. Now let's talk about what didn't work. Oh boy, I can go on and on, but I'm going to condense this review. The last act of this movie, train wreck. Johnny Depp's character is awesome. He could have been the most powerful entity on the freaking face of this planet. This guy could have been the next Matrix dude from The Matrix Reloaded. He could have been equivalent to the leader of Skynet from Terminator. This could have been an epic trilogy that brought up morality and what it means to be human, corruption of our government, resistance that could have been called the Unplugged. You know, from the guy who... The Unplugged could have been fighting Johnny Depp's character. It would have been fantastic, but no, it ended up being a love story. Look, a love story can work with a concept like this, but if you create a near unstoppable force who wants to change the world, you better freaking deliver some epic storylines, because this movie made no freaking sense. If they wanted to do a love story, take the action and scope out of it. Don't try to make your movie having the potential for an epic storytelling saga just to say it was all for love. Are you serious? Johnny Depp's character was starting to get creepy and interesting, but the only reason he was creepy was because he was not communicating consistently with his wife about what he was doing. If he just told her what they were doing, there wouldn't be this random conflict with the human resistance. Oh, and that human resistance made no freaking sense. For example, one of many, Johnny Depp's character was using nanotechnology to change the world by... as well as to use it defensively. The humans somehow knew this with no explanation and put on hazard suits. And on top of that, they were looking for somebody that ran away, and they found her with no explanation. At the same time this was all going on. And that timeline, from what I gathered, was way off. The story starts in the present time, then jumps back 5 months ago. It tells its story, then jumps ahead 2 years later, which is supposedly around the time where the opening scene took place, which would now take place 1 year and 7 months ago. What the crap is wrong with you? Unless I missed something, and if I did, I apologize, but that was just messy. Overall, a huge disappointment. It's like you having a kid and finding out that your kid is a genius and can cure diseases and make time-traveling machines and make people live forever, but he'd rather become a policeman. Yeah, I'm proud of you, but really? The directing was good, the acting was not bad, Morgan Freeman was being Morgan Freeman, but that writing, you could have been a huge surprise. The next Hunger Games, the next X-Men, the next Inception, the next Dark Knight trilogy, but you settled for an illogical love story. But since this movie is an original story, not a sequel or adaptation, it gets a bump up in my grade book. So after adding all of this up, I have to give this movie a solid C-.